Hello, everybody. Today is Saturday, February 8th, the day before the Super Bowl. Go Birds! All right, today we are out in Hillsboro, Oregon, and I've driven by this place. As you can see right here is Highway 26. Those cars are headed west towards Seaside, Oregon, the beach, the beautiful ocean. I've driven by this place probably no less than 100, 200 times. And I've always wanted to stop and check it out. And today's the day. We are at the Rice Museum of Rocks and Minerals. I know, right now, obviously, we're still inside the car. I wanted to get a shot of this coming in the gate. So, as you can see, it's kind of a ways down this long driveway. So hang tight. We'll be right back. Well, I'm not sure if this is like a body of the museum or just somebody's awesome house. It's the curator here. Pretty cool looking place. But I really like this little, I think it's a legit original little mine cart that they used to haul the rocks back and forth in the mines. Pretty cool. All right, we're almost there. All right, so we made it to the parking lot. This over here is the Northwest Mineral Gallery, is what it says. And this here, I believe, is the museum. There's a sign there. Museum entrance and admission. I was doing a little research before we headed out here to see if there was in fact an admission. There is. I believe it said it was $18 for adults. If you're over 60, it was $15. And if you show an EBT card, or what us old people used to call a food stamp card back in the day, I believe admission is only $3. So, I don't know if this is open. So we'll start over here and take a look, see what's inside here. Oh, this is kind of cool. Looks like maybe for the kids or something. It's a thing called rock pile. Hard to see because I got it behind that sign there. There's a rock pile. Looks like you can go in there and, oh, let's see what the sign says. Let me see. What's that say? 1 free rock per person. Huh. Well, that's pretty cool. You get to come and take your choice. Just remember, don't throw rocks. I like that they're promoting taking a picture with your rock. Everyone should take pictures everywhere in public. Oh, I was incorrect. This is open, and this looks like probably another bulk of the museum. So we'll have to go over here first and get our admission. So hang tight, we'll be right back. Wow, we were walking up to the admission and we just saw these sitting here. This is crazy. These things are huge. Some kind of tourmaline from Namibia. Wow, that's a long ways from Oregon. Another huge crystal. This thing has got to be 2.5 feet by 3 feet almost. That's huge. This thing, well, here's my arm. That thing's probably a good 2.5 feet long. Giant. Let's see what that, oh, just the second giant one is just quartz from Arkansas. And this giant one here is smoky quartz, also from Namibia. This giant one. And if you can see on here, here's my hand. The nodes of the quartz on here are really big. Pretty cool. All right, so here's the admission shop. Oh, and it's also a gift shop. They got all kinds of cool stuff in here too.
Hi, folks. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
All right.
Excellent.
Now to your admission whenever you're ready.
Yeah. All right, hold on here. I gotta go pay the man. All right. So for any of you that are thinking of being naughty, don't think about it. When you pay your admission, you get this little sticker here to put on so they can tell you paid. Now, you also get this nice little pamphlet here, which is a map. This place is huge, actually, bigger than it appears. You can see here, main building ground floor, and they have a basement floor. And then what we looked at earlier across the parking lot there is the Northwest Gallery. So we're gonna go check all that out. We'll get a quick scan of what else they have here in the gift shop.
Did you ever hear what I was saying earlier? Nope, that's all right.
Really cool stuff
The
here.
main house, which is got both the entry level and the basement level, and then across the parking lot is the Northwest Gallery. One big room, one big gallery in that building. If you have any questions about one of the nameplate, we're all right up here.
Wow.
You ready, Kate?
These are really cool looking.
Thank you. Put that on.
Hello.
You're official now.
Need to get a. Oh boy.
All right.
Yeah, the $30 membership.
So we got a shot of all that good
Oh, yes,
stuff.
so you just fill out one of those membership pamphlets.
Okay.
Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. That is.
Yeah. It just makes.
That's fantastic.
It's $10 more than.
Somebody carved an alligator on top of that one. That is really cool.
There each time.
That's so awesome.
Oh, here's another.
That's how it works, right? Or is the dual?
Wow, 700,000 years old. That's pretty old.
Do we each get our own card, or is it like one of us gets a card and then the other one has to be there?
It would be one card. We'd send one
And this
card.
is all just one giant crystal. That's pretty amazing. Locality unknown. All right. Man, there's so much in here to look at. It's going to take us a while to get to the museum. They've got lots of really cool stuff in here. Uh-oh.
They're all $1 pieces?
I believe so.
Oh.
All right, we got a purchase.
Okay.
Got some good stuff. Excellent.
$5 minerals for $5. Thank you, friend. Of course. Want to put those in a little bag
Oh,
for
that's
you?
cool. Each of these is like $1. So, you know, if you bring your kids in here, get them some samples. These are really cool. I've never seen anything like
We'll
these.
have to come back and do that.
Carnelian agates. Those are really cool.
I didn't see rose quartz.
Interesting.
This is what I got.
What a variety of colors. Yeah, I got a shot when they're on the counter. Very nice.
Come back.
All right, so I think we've covered pretty much everything in the.
Actually, not sure.
In the gift
I know
shop?
The Rices themselves worked on it.
So-
I don't know if they had like.
Let's go down and we'll take a look at the museum now. All right, so you need a hand there?
Yes, thank you very much.
No problem.
I don't know where my other.
Well, they couldn't have went too far. All right. So we made it to the entrance of the museum here. Let's check it out. All right, we got some cool stuff in here. Look at that. That's from Italy, that yellow one. That's really neat. That's some really cool stuff in here. South Africa. Man, I love my camera sometimes. was. That was from Pakistan. Back down here, start at the end, and work our way back. Alright, we got some fossils. I'm gonna try not to talk too much during this one because we got a bunch of other people inside here with us. So I'll just let you guys read for yourselves. This is really cool. From Argentina. Who knew being a geologist could be so fun? Hopefully these people got to travel around to all these places and get these samples. California. Hey. One from Oregon. All right. Homegrown. Look at the patterns in there. It's almost like somebody designed that. It's crazy. Another one from the Congo. Whoops, a little too close to the glass. Man, they have some really cool specimens in here. Idaho. I like these little thundering things. These are so cool. There's a big one. Looks like it's from Brazil. Amethyst. Very nice. All right. The formations on this one are wild. Oh, they call it Superman's house. Yeah, it kind of does look like the fortress. From Chihuahua, Mexico. Very cool. Alright. Got a few more fossils. Alright, got some meteorites from outer space.
It's a big door for a little guy.
Whoa.
Where you going, Bear?
Well, I can tell you guys this is going to be a long video because there's a lot of stuff in here to look at. This almost looks like the old party fly the ice cube trick. What is that? A Salem meteorite. Oh, from Salem, Oregon, huh? Interesting. Some pretty big specimens in here. Man, I thought I had a cool rock collection when I was a kid. I was wrong. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Oh, this is the Rice family here. The people that are responsible for this wonderful museum. The hairdo, come on. That's the 70s right there, baby. What an amazing collection they managed to put together. Wow, this is insane. "85-year-old woman artist. 3 years. What a work. Wow. I don't know, it's probably hard to get a full appreciation for this stone through video, but that is amazing. Did you read that? An 85-year-old woman carved that thing out of jade.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Wow, look at that spire. That is crazy. That's a good 2 feet tall. And you can find these. There's actually a little spot on the Oregon coast called Agate Beach. I wouldn't be surprised if that's where these came from. There's the Oregon coast right there. The first rock that they ever purchased for their collection, they spent 35 cents on it in Crooked River, Oregon. What a deal. And look what sprung from that 35-cent purchase. It's pretty amazing. Please touch, be gentle. Okay. Let's see, what are we? Cold. Very smooth. No, not sharp at all, really.
Well, some of the spots are.
Oh, this one edge is a little right here. Oh, pointy though.
Mm-hmm.
Very pointy. Yeah, you could easily injure somebody with that. That looks really cool with the lighting behind it. Here, as you can see, more galleries downstairs. We'll be headed down there in a minute. I just want to finish. Oh, look at this giant geode over here. This used to be a sick house, you can tell. Somebody converted it into this museum, but boy, I'd like to convert it back into a house. Yeah, this thing is really cool. That's got to be a good 2.5 feet tall. Really neat. Metamorphic. Some sandstone with fossils in it. That one's loaded up. That's really cool. Granite, basalt.
Indigenous. All things.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Petrified palm tree. Wow. And these are amazing, these slices that are done. These are easily 2.5 feet in diameter. Really cool. What is this? Emerald. Wow. An 88.2-pound emerald. You'd think that'd be worth some money, wouldn't you? I don't know. It almost, it's weird to say, but it almost has like a waxy feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a giant fossil there. I don't think, I've seen a lot of fossils like these, the spiral, but I don't think I've ever seen one that big. Oh, there's some more. These are, what do they call those? Trilobites, I think. Oh, look at that. Man. Sometimes it's cool having encyclopedic knowledge. Yet I'm still stupid. Funny how that works. All right. So, hang tight for just a second. We'll go downstairs. Oh, wait a minute. The co-pilot pointed out something here.
That's cool.
Tourmaline on loan from the Mirren family. Oh, I thought this was actually just a picture, but upon closer inspection, if you see here the edges, that's where it's seated into, all these are seated into their own little spot on a big plastic piece and then backlit. That's why they look so cool, but it's all slices, I imagine, of tourmaline. Well, you could really make a beautiful wind chime or a chandelier or a window. Put all that together, that'd be cool as hell. All right. Hopefully, I won't fall down the stairs. I'm gonna pause here just to try and condense a little time on the video. Okay, I wish I would have had the camera on now, because when we walked through the doorway of this room, my initial reaction was, oh wow.
Maybe it's just too flash.
Yeah, it might have. Probably not though, because it's the basement, so. But the collection they have of every one of these that you can see is a cut slab. My goodness, it's gonna take me a minute. So bear with me on the video and we'll take a quick spin and try and get it in here. This is really an amazing collection. And I'm not really even that into geology or rocks. I mean, I think they're cool, but man, these things are cool and they're beautiful. Oh wow, look at these. They split them open like an egg. And there's the inside. That's really neat. It looks, yeah, I guess you can see that pretty good if I can zoom in a little bit. That looks pretty cool. All of these things are just awesome looking. I mean, I couldn't even, if I had to guess at a number, I would say just in this one room, in these cases, 300, 400 maybe? I mean, it's crazy. And we haven't even got to on the other side of the room, there what appeared to be kind of a petrified tree stump. It's kind of hard to see some of these through the glare in the glass. This thing is crazy. What is that? Siliceous volcanic acid formation. Pliocene era from Indonesia. It's weird. It almost looks like a piece of plumbing or something, a plastic pipe. But obviously it's not. Very weird. I've never seen anything like that. That's cool. I guess somehow that was formed in a volcano. Well. These globe things are crazy wherever they are. I'd love to have a few of them. What's that sign say? Let me zoom in here. Spurlock Ranch, Navajo County, Arizona, from the Triassic Age. I don't know if you can see right there. Looks like it's a fracture through the whole thing almost. But it's super polished and it's about the perfect size for a bowling ball. Maybe just a little bit bigger than your average bowling ball. And they have this one here. Fossil juniper from Oregon. These things are so neat. Oops, I keep banging into the glass. I get so engrossed in looking, I get too close. Oh, and these are fossil wood cubes. And they have darn near every kind of wood you could imagine in here. Each of these is about the size of a quarter of a cube of butter. Whoa, what is this thing? Another kind of giant tube. Candle wood with chalcedony coating. Species unknown. Volcanic acid formation. 3 million years old. Wow, 3 million years old. That's really cool though. As you can see, it's kind of just a hollow tube. Wild. Now we get to the giant slices. This is a conifer from the Triassic age. That slice there is easily 3 by 3 feet. Oh, well, here you go. I imagine this gentleman is, I imagine that's the stump it was cut from, and he's standing in front of it, so. This one is probably at least 3.5 feet each direction. And this one is probably 3 feet each direction. Crazy. And there's, as you can see, he dug up this big fossilized stump. And this lady is leaning against the fossilized stump. I want all these. These are really cool. That's about the size of a baseball. That's a little smaller. Maybe a kid bowling ball. The size of a good crystal ball. All right. Wow, there's just so much to see here. So don't be a shut-in. Come down and check it out for yourself. But hopefully you'll get a good idea from the video here of what's going on. Wow, here's a whole petrified log. Looking at one end of it. It's very cool. You can see here how big it is. That's quite a chunk. Please touch. Oh, pieces of petrified wood. This is a cool museum, so they have some interactive stuff if you have some kids with you, or even if you're curious yourself. You can touch things and see how they feel, how heavy they are. Here's that giant, oh, this is from Baker County, Oregon. That log is easily 3.5, 4 feet tall. That's a giant chunk of petrified wood. I want to start collecting these. I don't know why, but I love them. Fascinated with them. and I want them. Simple as that. On loan. This one's from Oregon. From Mal here. Hey, go back in one of the very first videos we put on this channel was out in Mal here. We tried to go find the largest mushroom in Oregon, but it just took us down a forest road. If you go watch the video, you'll remember. All right. So I think we've checked this out. We're gonna go next door. We're gonna check that out. Hang tight, we'll be right back. Well, it looks like we almost left too soon. We found another room around the corner here. This is really cool. If it's a big giant, I wonder if this moves just out of curiosity. Yes, it does. As you can see, it's a big giant vault. And it's full of all the birthstones. January is garnet. Beautiful. February, amethyst. March, May, emerald. April, lucky April's diamond. June got ripped off. Moonstone and pearl. And then there's good old July with ruby. The most beautiful in my opinion. And then you got August, September, sapphire. October, tourmaline and opal. December and November. Maybe November got a little ripped off too. Topaz and citrine. Okay, so somebody's gonna have to bring the truck in. We're gonna have to get this lump of gold out of here. Shh, it's gold. Just imagine how much this would be worth if it was gold. 200 pounds. Gold is currently, I think, at, I don't even know, like $1,000 an ounce or more. That'd be quite the fortune. This room has some really amazing, beautiful, I mean, this is by far the most colorful room we've been in. For those of you that are still here in the video, I appreciate you hanging in. I know this one's super long. You really gotta come see this stuff in person to get the full appreciation for it. This stuff is crazy. The formations that these things make. But I'm trying to get everything in here. It's gonna take a while because we still got another whole building to go look at. Look at these colors. It's that blue. What a crazy blue that is.
Green.
These are nuts. And that blue and mixture in there. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. This looks like something that should be underwater somewhere. It's crazy. What is that? Green malachite. There's copper. Some raw copper from Arizona. Weird. It looks like a coral under the ocean. Really wild. Man, there's so much in here. Natural copper again. What a big old hunk. Yeah, oddly enough, this place got broken into a few months ago, probably like almost a year ago. Somebody stole all the gold that was in here, but they were really stupid and tried to sell it, so they got busted immediately. pretty sure they have most of it back now. Probably a little better protected than it was. I haven't ran across any of that yet though, just the pyrite.
Grass.
There's some big chunks of it. This might be one of the longest crystals I've ever seen. This thing is about 4 feet long easily. That's pretty crazy. And look at this on the top of it, the way it's shattered. That's pretty wild.
It's different stuff.
Look at that one, it almost looks like bubbles or something. Weird. And then the way this is sheared off and so smooth. The way it's like just been cleaved. Hematite. I used to have hematite in my rock collection when I was a kid. Hematite and pyrite, that was 2 of my favorites. Silver in them there hills. Funny how silver doesn't look very silver. From Michigan and from Mexico. Alright. I know, that's what I was saying. I've never seen one that big before.
That's gypsum.
That's a really pretty pink on all these. Rhodonite. I guess that's what causes the pinkness. Rhodochrosite. Yeah, anything with pink in it is rhodo. I like these. They had a green one that was pretty much the same way. That had the little circles inside the main circles. It's kind of weird. Nature's wild. All right, I think we're about done here. We're gonna head over. All right, so now we're done with the main house. We're over here at the Northwest Mineral Gallery. We'll see what they have to offer in here. Wow, that is huge. It's so big they had to put, please do not climb on the rocks. This opal-filled thunder egg. Morrow County, Oregon. Wow. So what they're saying, I think, is all this right here is opal. Everybody chilling around the campfire. Looks like we've recreated the picture with pebble people around their own campfire. So we've got fun with rocks from the Gem Club. Oh, and some nice stuff that people have made. That's pretty cool. All right. Oregon Agate and Mineral Society. Oh, this is kind of cool. Shows you where there's metallic ore. It's probably hard to see on here. It's mostly lighting up in Idaho. I don't know if you can really see that at all. Probably not. Quartz. Oh, lots of quartz. Oh, lots of quartz right around us. Actually, garnet. Lot in Idaho. None in Oregon. Weird. Sunstone. Did that one even light anything up? Jasper? Oh, there's a little bit of jasper right on the border of Oregon, Idaho. Agate all over Oregon. Quite a bit in Washington. There's 5 different spots on the Oregon coast. Petrified wood is all over everywhere, especially in Washington. Mid-southern thunder eggs. Oh, nice. Central Oregon. Zeolite is everywhere in western Oregon and Washington. And calcite, not very many places. Interesting. All right, moving on. Look at the size of this guy. Hug me. A thunder egg. They haven't split open. That'd be fun to split that bad boy open. The evolution of the thunder egg. All right, here's how thunder eggs are made. I've always wondered. I will let you read for yourselves. There you go. That's how they're made. And there's your results. Pretty cool.
Dude, this is from Oregon. Yeah, that looks right there. See that? That is.
Wow, these are quite the displays in here. There's so many, it's hard to take them all in. I'd like to get my hands on a couple like this right here, an uncracked thunder egg. Crack that bad boy open, see what's in there. Brontos Thunder Beast skull. Wow. There's the teeth. Whatever it was had some big teeth. Zeolite. Wow, that stuff's crazy. I hope you can see this on the camera. This stuff looks like it's fuzzy, like cotton candy. That's crazy. World's finest specimen of mordanite from Idaho. Interesting. Wow. It's crazy when a rock looks like a piece of cotton candy. And the insides of these are amazing. Look at these crystals in here. That is so cool. I would have lost my shit if I'd have found one of these when I was a kid. Look at this. This is another one of the fuzzy rocks. That's so cool. Part of the roof of a 4-foot pocket. Wow. And this stuff looks like not webs, I don't know. Like pine needles or brush bristles or something. And this looks like it's got little hairs on it, but it's all actually just rock and crystal. That is so wild. It's really wild, wackish stuff. I may have a newfound fascination with geology. Now I have to dedicate another sliver of my time to looking for rocks? Come on! Alright, I'm trying not to breeze everybody through this, but this is going to end up being an hour-long video if we don't hurry this along a little bit. At least tell you where a lot of the mines are. What fun. You go from one in Scotland to Canada to British Columbia, Canada to California to Washington, Oregon, Bombay, India. I guess that's probably another reason I've never got that into this kind of stuff, because there's no way I'm going in that little hole right there. You can forget that. I'll gladly take a look at whatever you bring out, but I'm not going in there.
Should we make the
All right.
trick shot?
Wow, there's just so much. It just doesn't end.
Why not?
So for the real troopers that stayed in for the whole video, appreciate it.
You starve them to death.
And remember, if anyone out there has an idea of something or some place that they would like to see, I can go check it out. Please let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to. That's the whole reason we do this, is just to spread the fun things to do and see around the Northwest. And speaking of the Northwest, we have some fossils to end up on from the Northwest. A mastodon tusk from Alaska. Very cool. That is big. That's got to be 4.5 feet. Got lots of leaf fossils. Very cool. Got a horse leg bone right there. Looks like it's from Eastern Oregon. Cool fossils. All right, so I think that's gonna wrap this one up. So as always, please hit that thumbs up. Click on the subscribe. It's free. And I definitely can dig that. And share it with somebody. Let them know what's going on. So, till we're back with the next one, which won't be too long. Peace.